In course 3, we're not going to deal with all the scales that we've learned thus far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to accomplish the most that I can in a short period of time. So for all of you who play soprano and tenor saxophones, I'm going to teach you, if you don't already know them, a review. I guess we should say at this point, maybe you know it already, maybe you don't, but if not, I'm going to teach it to you or review for some of y'all the F major scale, because the F major scale is what you would play to play in what I am going to be using on the alto saxophone, which is the C major scale for you alto players. So I believe that means that we're in the key of E flat. Concert pitch is E flat. On the track that I have here, in the background, one of my tracks, which, by the way, you can practice with it. You can even perform with it if you like, but you cannot record my stuff, okay? Don't record my stuff and sell it, because that might cause you to fall into some type of copyright infringement, and you might not think I'm your friend after that anymore. But so we want to use it for practice purposes. We want to use it for the purposes of learning and performance if you want to. I don't mind those things. I just don't want you to record it and try to make money off of my work or the things that I spent money on. Fair? Yeah, I believe it's fair. So anyway, we're going to be in the key of C for alto, and we're going to be in the key of F for tenor and soprano saxophones. So let me just play the C major scale for you again. And now for you soprano, you tenor sax players, I'll show you the F major scale. The F major scale is just like the opposite of G major. G major has one sharp. The F major scale has one flat. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you what those notes are for you. And for you alto players, you're going to still need to know this scale in the future. So it'll be good for you to learn too. So our 1 is going to be F. Our 2 is G. Our 3 is A. Our 4th note is B flat. Now, while I'm here, let's talk about B flat. You can play B flat the traditional way I learned in school first, like this. You can play B flat by holding A and using this side key that we talked about in a previous course. See, they both work. But you can also do B flat 2 other ways that may be convenient. And the way that I want to talk about first is how you can use this little key right here that we never touch. If you put your index finger to where you're hitting both of those at the same time, you can play F major a lot easier, because every time you get up to B flat, you got it covered and you can keep your fingers moving without kind of doing this or this. So it's a good tool to have in your bag. Different ways to play B flat. So let me show you. Versus this. And you're going to see later too, as you get ready to play major pentatonic scales and things of that nature, this fingering may become handy. So anytime you want to add that B flat, it's going to come in handy. I thought it was part of the major pentatonic. It's part of the major pentatonic and maybe something else. But anyway, it's just easier to grab that B flat in this particular key that way. So it might be something you want to look at. I said there's going to be another way I was going to show you. And so let me show you this. Another way to do it is you can use your 2 fingers on it. But this works mainly when you're in the key of like harder keys, like F sharp, C sharp, something like that. You can use this fingering, and when you have to hit A flat, which we haven't talked about, but this may come back to you later, you'll be able to like play it easier. Let me show you the key of F sharp like that. And I moved around just so you could see like how it could be kind of easier to hit. Use your fingers and the side of your palm to work some of those harder keys. But that's not a part of today's lesson. That's just a freebie. So today's lesson, we're emphasizing the key of F, for you soprano saxophone players and you tenor saxophone players. Key of C for all of us who are going to be rocking the alto saxophone. I want to start off breaking down some things in the next video that we're going to do with some scalar ideas. When I say scalar, I'm talking about major scale. All right, let's go.